Deep beneath the lavender fields of Provence lies a story that has captivated seekers for centuries. A single lock of hair, venerated as belonging to Mary Magdalene herself, tested with modern DNA, and the results raised questions that still echo today. Welcome to Provence Threads. I'm your guide through the hidden stories beneath the lavender. Today, we're following one of the most intriguing threads of all, the Mary Magdalene relic hair that tested as Haplogroup K. Was it truly hers? An ancient truth? Or a beautiful medieval mystery? Let's begin where the legend begins. The traditional Provençal story tells us that after the crucifixion, Mary Magdalene, along with Lazarus, Martha, Mary Jacobi, Mary Salome, and a woman named Sarah, fled persecution in Judea. They sailed across the Mediterranean in a small boat without sails or oars, miraculously landing on the southern coast of France in the Camargue marshes. Sarah, often described as an Egyptian servant, is said to have helped the group reach shore safely. Today, she is venerated as Sarah la Kali, a Black Madonna and patron saint of the Roma people. Mary Magdalene then continued inland, spending her final years in solitude in a sacred mountain cave known as Sainte Baume, a place still visited by pilgrims today. She was buried in what would later become Saint-Maximin, and for over 1,000 years, her story lived quietly in local tradition. Then, in 1279, everything changed. Charles II of Anjou, Count of Provence, ordered an excavation at the ancient site. What was discovered stunned the medieval world: a sarcophagus, bones, and strands of hair believed to be Mary Magdalene's. Those relics were enshrined in the Basilica of Saint-Maximin la Sainte Baume, where one lock remains on display to this day, preserved in a crystal reliquary. For centuries, it was simply an object of faith. But in 2016, science entered the story. French geneticist Gérard Lecoq carefully extracted mitochondrial DNA from a hair bulb in the relic. The result? Haplogroup K, specifically subclade K1A1B1A. This lineage has deep roots in the ancient Near East and is found today in Ashkenazi Jewish populations and broader Levantine ancestry. Lecoq noted that it aligns with some traditions suggesting Mary Magdalene may have had Pharisaic or Jewish maternal origins. Suddenly, thousands of people who had taken consumer DNA tests and discovered Haplogroup K in their own results felt a personal connection, a genetic thread, stretching across 2 millennia. In some alternative interpretations, drawing from Gnostic texts and esoteric traditions, Mary Magdalene is seen as more than a disciple. Ancient writings like the Gospel of Philip call her Jesus' companion, even suggesting a sacred partnership or marriage. These ideas have led some to speculate that Sarah, the woman who arrived with her in Provence, might represent descendants of a sacred feminine lineage, carrying forward hidden wisdom. While mainstream history views Sarah as a faithful servant, these theories add another layer of mystery to the Provençal legends. But then came the radiocarbon twist. Separate testing on the hair keratin dated it to approximately 1260 to 1280 AD, almost exactly the year of the medieval discovery. So we're left with a profound question. Is this physical strand from the 1st century carried forward through time? Or is it a sacred relic created in the 13th century to honor a much older story? Perhaps it's both. The haplogroup itself is undeniably ancient in human history. The hair strand appears medieval. Maybe the truth lies in the beautiful overlap of legend, faith, science, and the sacred feminine. And maybe, Some threads are meant to remain just slightly out of reach, inviting us to keep wondering. Many of you watching may share Haplogroup K. You might have felt that same quiet pull when you saw Provence or Baume mentioned in ancestry forums, or even stories of Sarah and the Black Madonna. That's why stories like this matter, not because they prove a direct lineage, but because they remind us how deeply connected we all are to the past. In future videos, we'll follow more threads, forgotten sacred sites in Provence, the mysteries of Saralakali, other relic stories, and eventually how modern DNA is solving genetic true crime cases today. Because the same science that touches ancient legends is now bringing justice to families. What do you think about this relic and the alternative stories around Sarah and the sacred feminine? Does the haplogroup connection feel meaningful to you, even across centuries? Let me know in the comments below. I personally reply to as many as I can. If this blend of history, mystery, legend, and science spoke to you, please like, subscribe, and hit the bell. New threads every week. Thanks for watching Provence Threads. Until next time, follow the thread beneath the lavender.